Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sims World. Hope you all are doing good. Wish you all a very happy Dashera and happy Halloween. I believe the beauty and idea behind any festival is just remembering the supernatural power above you. So, even though I am an ardent follower of my religion, it does not deter me from being happy and celebrating the different festivals of my country as well as other countries. So, join us and enjoy with us in our celebrations of the festivals through my video. So, let's begin. Since I am born and brought up in Ahmedabad, Navratri and Dashera festivals have always been a part of me and my childhood memories. Living away from homeland, my kids always miss the fun that I used to have in my childhood days during these festivals. So I made a DIY Ravan with pencil, ruler, cardboard tube, craft paper, sketch pens, cupcake liners, popsicle stick, and glue stick for teaching my kids through art and activity as to why exactly this festival is celebrated for. I drew Ravan with his 10 heads on a chart paper and then carefully cut them as shown. To make them steady, use popsicle stick. Place the crown with whatever color cupcake liner was available with me that time. Then wrote all the evils that Ravan possessed. So asked my kids to decorate it then and stick the entire thing onto the cardboard tube. And that's ready. Kids had a great time doing pretend play with it.
Ha 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 ha. I am Ravan and I will rule the world.
Well, the Shera in Gujarat is incomplete without its famous traditional food, fafda and jalebi. I am lucky enough that even though living miles and miles away from my country, I still could get this delicacy here. So we bought it from an Indian store and we enjoyed this festival remembering all my childhood moments of this day while relishing it. Now moving on to another festival. As we are moving towards globalized world and with satellite television, celebrating Halloween is becoming increasingly popular. Especially it's a festival most enjoyed by kids across cultures. And my eldest son is no different. He has been asking me to celebrate Halloween too, just like all the other festivals that we celebrate. Finally, this time I gave in and chose a practical, creative, and economical way of celebrating Halloween in my style. So I decided to cook Halloween breakfast for my family with whatever things that were available in my kitchen and fridge that day. Also, to add the creative element, I made my kids do an easy DIY ghost Halloween lollipops. So do keep watching till the end. For the DIY, you need lollipops, white tissue paper sheets, scissor, a piece of thread, ribbon or string, black marker and some elastic band. Cut a sheet of tissue paper in half lengthwise, fold it in half and again cut until you end up with 4 equal squares as shown. Then place it on a fresh tissue paper sheet in the center and fold the square and the new tissue sheet over the top of a lollipop. Squeeze it around the top of the lollipop to create the shape of the lollipop. This forms the head of your ghost. Use elastic band to tie around the base of the head and secure it well over the tissue paper. Cover the elastic band with a piece of thread or string, and if you want you can cut off the extra thread with scissors. Use a black marker to make the ghost eyes and the mouth. stick the lollipops down into the decorated mandarin pumpkin and use them as decoration treats or a centerpiece for Halloween. And that's done. I made sure to prepare treats that will thrill as well as delight my kids without contributing much to the sugar factor. So I googled and made some healthy Halloween food that looked cute as well as nutritious. Now those are chicken franks which I sauteed until it is done from all sides. I have been using this air fryer since more than a year and it has been of great use to me. Here I am using this air fryer to make hard boiled eggs. Now without any preheating, I simply use cold eggs right out of the refrigerator, wash them and place the eggs to the fryer basket and cook them for 15 minutes at 130 degrees Celsius, which is 266 Fahrenheit for hard boiled eggs. Once done, remove the eggs and plunge them into an ice bath. Peel when cool enough to handle. If you forget to soak almonds overnight or feel lazy to boil water for soaking them, then another quick way is to put the almonds into a microwave safe bowl just as I did. Cover them in water and microwave for a minute. Allow the water to cool down and then peel. I will be using these almonds as nails for the fingers which I made using the chicken sausages. For Halloween apple mouths, cut out a wedge lengthwise on the skin side of the apple quarters to create the mouth. You can fill each wedge with peanut butter, strawberries, jam, etc. Since I didn't have any of these readily available with me that day, I kept it plain with just a mild touch of ketchup and placed some almond slices in the wedges to create the teeth. For mandarin pumpkins, I used mandarin oranges and peeled them. I cut 1 to 2 inch pieces of French beans and then inserted it into the peeled mandarins. Use bananas and choco chips to make the ghost. Decorate the eggs with olives as eyeballs. I used quail eggs too and applied just a touch of some red food coloring to them. So with that, our simple Halloween breakfast is ready. Now this breakfast was very much sufficient for my family, but if you want something more heavy, you can surely add some bread toast, apple pie, pumpkin pies, etc. that please you and that is decorated in a creepy way. We really enjoyed the food and I realized feeding healthy meal to kids is actually not a problem if you add some creativity to it. Well, if you like the way how I celebrated these festivals with my family, then please don't forget to like, subscribe and share my video with all your friends and family too. So stay tuned for more such videos. That's all for today. Goodbye and take care.